You're a liar. Why would I care what you believe? Okay.
You need to hug this girl and let her know everything is going to be alright.
I don't want to have a baby no more. You're kidding. No shit. I'm having a baby in a happy relationship.
I would be like really gullible, but if I'm scared to be gullible, I don't know. Some people just be like to laugh at me.
Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel, The Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Malik Taylor, and today we are going to be talking about Chrisean Rock and the downfall of Chrisean Rock. And basically my main talking point in this video is how nobody really cares anymore. Like, I just saw a news article about how Chrisean Rock could potentially face 8 years in jail. Everybody was just like, oh, y'all want some? Y'all hungry? Like, when y'all say y'all want to leave this girl in 2023, y'all definitely meant that. But how do we get here? Why? Well, we're gonna talk about all that and then some in this video. But if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys send my way. This video is just kind of gonna be one that's just off the dome, so I might be talking all over the place. You know, it's just a little kiki. Get comfortable. All right, you guys, without further ado, let's just get started with my thoughts.
I thought I knew you.
So I'm not gonna go down to a deep background into Chrisean. I have enough videos on this page where I'm discussing Chrisean and Blueface, you know, like, it would probably become repetitive, so I'll just give you like the Spark Notes version. Chrisean is a 24-year-old woman born on March 14th. She's from Baltimore. It's a lot of those kids, I believe, but you all know her sister who's well known, Latifah, aka Taziki. She's on this current season of Baddies, but I'm gonna do a whole different video on Taziki, just remind me. Now, Chrisean has not had the best upbringing. Her father was in jail. Her mother has substance abuse problems.
She used to braid my hair and walk me to school. She used to braid my hair, walk me to school, and things like that. And then it starts slowly progressing to her always in the bed. I witnessed my dad, you know, abuse her.
She was always, you know, pretty known in the pretty viral scene because she was a pretty girl growing up. Her like track pictures would go viral, her prom pictures would go viral.
Her senior prom.
Oh, yes.
I remember when you were 7 years old. You know what? I can't post this. Cray. Come on, girl.
I'm posting this.
Oh,
you
my
feel me?
goodness.
I look my God.
You know what?
And before she did get caught up with like this Baddies and Blueface stuff, she was a well-decorated track star. Yes, in her story, you know, she was homeless at times, but she did attend Santa Monica College at one point as a student athlete. And I'm going to keep mentioning this part. She was on freaking Fox Ultimate Tag. And not only was she on Ultimate Tag, like she literally completed that obstacle course in like 50 seconds. At that time, that was like, whoa, like.
But this is gonna be a test of her strength and agility. Follow from Shawnee. She's using the platform. Look at that acceleration. Strong, nothing is stopping her. Go! 50 seconds! That's one of the fastest women's times we've ever seen on this course.
Talk about stuff, you can't do that right. You did that 10 times better than half them girls back there. And she did win like the $10,000 grand prize. It goes to show you like she's a beast in a good way. Like she's a very athletic person. She could have been in freaking WWE. Imagine Chrisean Rock whooping Charlotte Flair ass. But no, that is not where things took her in life because she didn't finish college for whatever reason. But we did see her become intertwined with Blueface. How did she become intertwined with Blueface? Well, Rock pops up on first season of Blue Girls Club show on OnlyFans.
Hi, my name is Chrisean Malone. I play football. I'm 20 years old. I just moved out here from Baltimore. I'm not from LA, I'm from Baltimore. Moved out here like a week ago. Yeah, that's good. I'm an athlete. I'm all around, honestly. Hey.
And it was basically playing Bad Girls Club on the show that was fighting. It was 2020. We all was in the house. We all was bored. So people was just tuned in. That's how we first get introduced to Rock. Rock also had a standout look because the girl had no teeth. Well, not no teeth. She had no tooth. Why the girl had a missing tooth? She was running away from his baby mama. Like I said, I'm not gonna retell all these stories, but basically the baby mama pulled up to the house and she was like, what's all this going on with these girls? Rock and Blueface allegedly had some stuff going on at the time. She ran into a wall, boom, tooth got out.
So I told him, we're not doing that. We're not doing no hugging on. You're not touching nobody, none of that. Right? Did that. Don't touch nobody. If you at a production You at a show, right? That's what you claim. Little, you don't touch nobody.
You better not spit. Alright.
You don't know. I ran, bro. I ran for my life. Because 6, 7, 8 plus his baby mother came in there ready to squabble and at the car waiting with weapons. They were scared to use sticks. I ran. You geeking for it. I ran for my life again.
Got you a smoothie. It's okay. It's not about the money. We're gonna fix your teeth. Don't worry.
But instead of like getting the tooth fixed, that just became like her signature thing. She had no tooth and she was sucking on a binky. Now, Rock was very, like, she was all over Blueface. She loved her some Blueface. And once the show was completed, Blueface signed Rock and another girl, Bunny, to his record label. So Rock began to become an artist. She started putting music out. And once it was revealed that Blueface is no longer with his baby mama, allegedly, it then became Rock and Blueface. They were a parent. They were this next generation, most toxic couple, but it was like an eyesore. Like, you know, you're not supposed to look, but it's like, what are they gonna do next? And we saw these two individuals have arguments, fights, backlash, going off on each other on live, even physical altercation.
You punched me in my mouth. What are you talking about? Punch me in my eye. Use a. So what? If I want to get away from you, let me get away from you. Don't pull me away. Don't pull me closer so you can hit me in my mouth.
I was with a little person before. Oh shit! I don't like that.
Who? Was it a girl or a guy?
What? Yeah, I stay hitting you,
Yeah, you just told me. Oh, you been petty.
Hey, come on. Hey, I'm gonna step out and let y'all do the different part. Come on.
What are you getting up for?
Security, you're not gonna call.
Hey, Psych, can you please help
Call your
me?
security.
Get some help with that.
What are you doing that for? Camera down. Yeah? Or we'll wet your camera. Blue, what are you doing?
Not to mention, Chrisean also had a big altercation with Blueface's mom and his sister Callie, who's currently on this current season of Baddies Caribbean. Yeah, they had like a big altercation. She would leave Blueface at one point, but then go back to him because, like she said, that's my man. I don't care. I ain't leaving.
He's so special to me. I don't care what y'all say. That nigga my forever.
And she even put out a song in 2020 with Blueface on it, Lonely. Have you ever felt so lonely, so lonely? Oh my God, my little cousin used to stay playing that little song. I'm like, girl, what is, depress those dishes. Now, from seeing it in real time, I need you guys to understand, Rock has started to become like, her popularity was through the roof. Some of it was for good reason and some of it was for bad reason, but a lot of eyes was on Chrisean. So much so, it got to the point like, you know, oh, who is Blueface? Okay, Blueface. People still wanted Rock and Blueface, you know, the parent, because that's the thing that y'all have to show, like, you know, as a parent. But it got to a point a lot of people started looking at Rock like, you know, let's hear more about you. What's your story? What's your comments? What's your thought process? If Blueface tried to talk up, Rock, like, how do you feel? I think he was starting to get a little jealous by that. But at the end of the day, he was like her manager. So every dollar that was going to Chrisean, Blueface was taking, if not some of it, all of it.
I'm a down ass bitch and all my money go to you. How about that?
All the checks were going in his name.
No, they was going in my name and I signed it over to his name.
And then he would deposit that.
Yeah, his bank account.
Got it.
That we had access to. That we was like, yeah. So it was like, till I didn't have no access, till I didn't have no say so, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta make new money, yo.
And like I said, the girl was so obsessed over Blueface, she'll do whatever. She got his face tatted on her face. She got his name tatted all over her body. Even the tooth, when she got it replaced, the tooth had a picture of Blueface. Blue will say stuff like sometimes, oh, you got that tooth getting the best of you. She don't take the tooth off. Baby, you want me to, baby, this tooth ain't stopping now. You want me to come home? I'm coming home.
Did it for you, Blue. Took the tooth out. That was your excuse,
But Blue would be like, yeah, baby, come on, bring that tooth home. Like, what?
That's my girl, Rock. Go ahead and bring me that tooth, baby.
So anyways, all the Rock hype, all the like Rock's like, you know, attention. I'm probably gonna say Chrisean and Rock because I got introduced to both, but all of that led up into 2022 when she was on Baddies South. You know, the popular show on Zeus Network, Baddies, it had reached its second installment, and it started branching out to not just BGC alums, but it started branching out to a whole different array of influencers. And Chrisean Rock just so happened to be a part of it because Chrisean is known for fighting. She's gonna fight, she's gonna crash out, and a lot of people was just into that. And then on Baddies South, she made sure to implement herself into, you know, the world. And when she got into that fight with Persuasion, and she put her in the scene.
You got a problem with Chrisean being dirty though?
I'm just gonna clean up that problem then and there.
You don't clean up after yourself.
Now, I think Rock is very reflective of this new generation, the Gen Zers, because they are so sensitive. Hey, any type of critique, hey, any type of like, you know, just trying to hold them accountable, but they strong as like, how are you so strong? They are the most strongest batch of sensitive freaks, because you can beat everybody up, but you want them to also be nice to them, while you also go touch and freak on everybody, but you also want to build a connection. It's so backwards. Anyways, back to Rock. So Rock got on Baddies and she was just basically whooping ass and taking names later. And could you argue in some instances that they was trying to test her, trying to pull her whole card? Yeah, you could say that. But Rock was just one of them girls, if you gonna do it, you better come correct, because she was strong. Even Jayla, who's on this current season of Baddies, she used to look to Rock as a little sister. She used to be like, you know, do this, do that. And that's gonna be like the reoccurring thing in this video. Rock has such a, I guess, damaging backstory that, you know, someone wanna take a liking to that and just be like, you know, I just think she just needs some guidance and some healings and wants the little sister's girl. But just put a pin in that, because that can also, just put a pin in that. Now, not only is she going through legal aspects of things into the real world, but in the Baddies world, people are starting to kind of get an eye who she was.
Not to also mention, she got arrested on Baddies to freaking set it off day after day, but her legal actions is definitely going to circle back around. But on Baddies, they did get to see she did get arrested, and it was due to some charges in Oklahoma.
We finish out the Baddies South, and then once we get to the Baddies South reunion, she's doing the same thing, wilding out, crashing out, all this other stuff. But you know, Trina and them took a good little chunk of the reunion just to kind of talk to her and just try to instill certain values in her.
I will say, we appreciate you just even being vulnerable in that moment and sharing that with the world. That's tough for anyone to see on some realness. I think what that moment did do on the show is it brought all of the girls together. No, listen. It brought all of the girls together because they all were feeling for you.
I don't know, for that to be presented to the world, it's kind of personal.
Right.
So, I'm only 22. I don't want to be in that bad light.
I feel like a lot of these people just coddle Rock so much as if this is not another grown woman. Don't get me wrong, she has a bad lifestyle. So does my cousin, or so does your cousin, or your friend, or someone you know in high school. Everybody has a bad story. Everybody has a sad story. But unfortunately, are a lot of these people with sad stories, are they able to crash out and monetize their pain? Absolutely not. You get faced with real world stuff. You think you can go to your coworker at work and then be mad at what they don't say and hit her and put her in the sink? No, you're probably gonna get fired and you're probably gonna be taken to jail. Now you may be like, okay, that's cool or whatever, but you have to understand, this Baddies is not the real world. This is the television entertainment world. A lot of people nowadays, they blur that line. They feel like they can do these crazy acts and think they're gonna get the same type of reward. Although I can empathize with the girl, that reunion of Baddies South, when they sitting there talking to her and she's crying and I'm like, yeah, I feel for her, but the same way Chrisean is feeling like that, that's literally how Ann is feeling. That's literally how Scotty is right here. Scotty might not say much, but Scotty probably is one of them girls that's going through it the most on there. Rolly, Slim, Natalie. I just feel like if you're a part of this cast right now, you all got some demons or some struggles that you're going to. So I'm not finna take all of that and just put that onto one girl because she just call it what it is. She don't know how to act. Let's fast forward to Baddies West. What is she doing? Lo is just sitting here trying to have a simple conversation with the girl. I forget what Lo was trying to say, but what does Chrisean do? Get up and just hit the girl.
You gotta have a time face for everything else.
No, it wasn't that you was brought up that you was the problem. It was just that everybody's time was wasted. It wasn't necessarily you by yourself. You came, you left, we never got no group shot. So even if the sun didn't happen, we still wouldn't have got no group shot because you left early. Time. You did waste everybody's time.
How? Well,
because you showed up. Because you showed up when you wanted to. But the issue is everybody.
And you may, I get this, because I get this argument a lot. You may be like, well, Lo should have checked her demeanor, or Lo was saying something, it's not her place, it's not her mother. Okay, be careful what you're fighting for, because when it comes to, when you approach somebody, and you get to try to just be like, hey, and they just hit you, is it okay for them to just hit you in your face? If you come up to me, Malik Taylor, and you like, yeah, I didn't like your YouTube. Now what? You know, you're gonna be like, you cannot Like, you cannot do that in the real world and vice versa. Nobody knows how to have just conversation. They just go straight to fighting. But you are not gonna get a check from Lynn Palmer. You're gonna get a letter in mail telling you this is your court date because I'm pressing charges. And you better hope you have a good lawyer. Now, let me also be mindful. Everything I'm saying right now, this is stuff that just exists within the baddies realm. So even though you might not like it, even though you might not care for it, you know what realm you're looking into all this stuff, right? If you want peace and prosperity and, you know, good, wholesome content, you're in the wrong realm. Get out. This is if you want to see real, raw, authentic stuff. If you want that, go watch Tap the Brown. You know what I'm saying? People kind of already know how Chrisean is, but the thing is, Chrisean started making its way into mainstream thing. Like I stated, her relationship with Blueface was already a big eyesore, but then when she announced in 2023 she was pregnant, it was like, oh, whoa, whoa.
Not the little one. Sorry, I'm doing the vlog.
When you're pregnant, do you hear a heartbeat or it'd be too early to hear one?
Hold on 1 second. I'll come talk to you in 1 second.
Okay. Cause I hope I hear 3. So 2. All my emotions are crazy. They just took my blood pressure and stuff like that. And the only reason I feel like I'm so overwhelmed right now is because I'm deciding to keep it, obviously. I'm gonna have a family. And we're gonna have the big baby shower. Aww. So yeah, pray for me with that. Hopefully it's 3 heartbeats. Please, I want 3 kids. All right, 2. I want either twins or triplets. Fun fact.
And you know, I'm not gonna harp on her too much with how she was acting when she first got pregnant. This is really a kid having a kid. But I don't think, me personally, I don't think she took the magnitude of how serious like this is. You're about to have a baby with someone, and y'all are not the best suited people to try to bring another life into this world. Y'all can't get along with a pencil in the situation, let alone a child that relies on the both of y'all. Blueface was not feeling it. He said, nope, he's not the father. The relationship is strictly business because they broken up. So literally a day or 2 after she announces the pregnancy, she gets into an altercation with 2 girls. So it was Blueface's birthday. He just turned 26. But yeah, Blueface was having a birthday party. I guess Chrisean wasn't invited. Chrisean found out about it. She crashed the party, and in the midst trying to get to him, she got into the altercation with these girls. I don't think she understood the magnitude that comes with being a mother. Like, she would be on live some days talking about something, bro, I need to go get rid of it because I don't want to have a baby with him because, you know, they're still arguing.
Bitch, we better go have fun. You got time to go to the hospital. I should go too with you to get this fun. Not real shit. I don't know what to do. I can't be pregnant while this nigga, like, I think that's what he's trying to do.
And I was like, look, if you're trying to have this baby to try to get back at the baby mama or try to be like, I got you. Look at Tyra, Peter, and Amina. I don't know. I don't think that's the best way to go about things because it's like you're having the baby out of spite and that only hinders you. When you finally detach from the feelings of the man and you finally detach with how you feel, when you look up, this 5-year-old is here asking mama. And if you really truly don't have love for it, really true don't have love for the child, you know, you begin to view it as spite. And then now you see why you got, you know, parents are here that's always like, you know, getting onto their child, you know, beating on the child as if the child asked to be here. You brought this child in the world out of spite, so it's gonna feel that spiteful energy. But I'm jumping off the gun, She still went back and she still did Baddies, what was it, Baddies East? But she was pregnant, she was really pregnant then. But that's when people start applauding her sister because Chrisean felt like the agreement was, if I can't fight, you're gonna fight the people for me. But you know, the secret was like, I don't wanna fight some of these girls, like, well, Vicky. She was like, girl, she fragile, I'm not gonna fight her. And Chrisean like, man, you bugging. So
I'm really sorry. Slack time, bro. Please, I'm really sorry if I did not mean to lie to you. I promise you. She's fragile, bro. I'm not a bully. I give a both of them at the same time. It's not worth it, bro.
that goes into a whole which we'll cover that in a different video. But Chrisean is not really on Zeus like that no more. Chrisean is now making her way into the mainstream world because I keep seeing her being posted on things like Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk, what is it? Neighborhood Hollywood on. She was posted. The girl was posted. And there's a lot of big name celebrities who keep saying, oh, you know, she just needs help. Oh.
I need to hug this girl and let her know everything is gonna be all right.
I like her now. I get it.
I like Chrisean. I mess with the Mystic too.
I feel like she looked like she could be like a little sister. I'm like, oh.
I just think she's just like says
Yeah, she's a baddie.
Yeah.
Side note, I never realized how much Christina Milian and Chrisean Rock looks very much alike. I was like, oh wow. And then on top of that, they even make mac and cheese the same way.
Y'all making homemade mac from scratch.
It's gonna be good.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So take that information for how you want to take it. But yeah, at this point, Chrisean was getting a lot of big name co-signs from a lot of big name celebrities. Like she's getting kissed on by Kalani at a Diddy party. While at that same Diddy party, Diddy is like showing her love, giving her flowers, which is like, you know, what flowers? She's only been fighting. And then she's also twerking on Young Miami. She's having the time of her life. And then Lizzo also dressed up as Chrisean for Halloween that year, in which it was like, whoa, okay, like Lizzo, you a grown woman, you know, that's what you want to do, go also, but it's also like you are a A-list Grammy Award winning artist, so I was like, don't be confused if that girl whooped your ass, because I was like, if that's what you want to cross path with, you know, cool, it's all cute, everybody want to coddle that girl, but she's a wild card, you don't know if she gonna take offense to that, then now she popping up on you, and you think you gonna hug her like, oh, baby, and she didn't slap the hell out you. Don't be confused then, Lizzo, but hey.
She dressed like you for Halloween.
She did that for attention.
You think Lizzo did that for attention?
No, I liked it. It's a difference, but sometimes it's hard to come with like different when they want attention from or they show love.
But I think Lizzo was just at our award show. He was there. I think she was showing love. She's a genuine person.
Yeah, so I didn't really get mad. I'm just telling you like what you think about it. I would be like really gullible, but if I'm scared to be gullible, I don't know. Some people just be like to laugh at me, so I don't know if they're doing it to like.
But you like Lizzo. But you like Lizzo.
I like her, yeah, but I don't know if it's a joke or what's up.
Everybody kept babying Chrisean, and I was just like, okay, it's one thing to feel sorry for the girl, but do you not know how you are enabling her to continue to feel like she can do whatever? Oh, this video is gonna be all over the place, but Zeus did give Chrisean and Blueface a show on their network. I never watched it because I saw the first episode and I was like, I can't. But a lot of viewers were turned off with it because there was so much toxicity going on. You know, you got the parents, you got the family and all that fighting. You got her sister going off. It just was a lot going on.
You don't got nothing. No, you're acting
What money?
And he said I don't have any money.
You don't have any money.
So we ain't recoup no money.
No.
We ain't make no money.
You haven't made me recoup nothing.
Okay.
But you get this on camera. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not trying to disrespect you, my little son. The camera. Yeah, the camera. But you need the camera for some reason.
I don't. I've been willing to leave.
Like I don't want to have a baby no more. You're keeping it. Other shit. Y'all want to be son. Let me just get this and leave it alone. So you're strong enough for this.
I can have a baby in a happier relationship. I can have a child. You can.
When I'm cool. I'm not cool right now. I don't want to have a kid.
Right now, she's having a... No, we're not happy, so there's no point in having a kid. No, I just want to go to sleep and don't wake up. Stop.
There's no more, bro. Bro, I didn't say this girl. No more.
Now, as you can see, those clips was hard to watch. And as someone who is doing research on this video and just seeing those clips for the first time, it's like, wow, like, you know, this girl was really crying out for help. That's why, you know, I can't retract some of the statements I'm about to say because I'm like, I didn't know all this. But that's why I never understood, like, certain celebrities who was like, oh, you know, she needs all this love and help. How do you properly help her? Because this is a girl who is crying out for help. How do you properly give her the guidance that she needs without constantly enabling her with the same constant, you know, bad behavior that continue to give her positive reinforcement? All I'm seeing is these celebrities still link up with her, turn up with her. We want to see rock. But as you can see, this girl has lost herself. And she's literally crying out for that. But I'll talk about more as the video progresses.
But you got influencers on the show like, oh, we just need to shower this girl with love. No, we need to shower this girl with some type of accountability. Like, it's one thing to feel like she's a little sister, but if you're not giving her no type of guidance, if you're just babying her and letting her cry, she's gonna feel spoiled, and she's gonna feel like no matter what, people still gonna be like, oh, I feel sorry for her. She knows exactly what heartstrings to pull it, especially when she was pregnant. And when she was pregnant, that was a whole debacle, but once she had the child, it was like a whole bunch of stuff going on, like from how she was holding the baby. Not being the best mother, but you know, she's still learning. Even Keke Palmer tried to hop in on that, was like, guys, what did Keke say? Guys, she's still a mother and all that stuff. Chrisean was like, girl, who is you talking to.
Like, Keke Palmer wrote this long dissertation too, but basically what Keke was saying was like, you know, I feel for her as a new mom myself, and it's a million other Chriseans out there, and we need to come together because Black single mothers matter. And Chrisean responded was like, Keke, saying all this when we got each other number is, you know, crazy. She was like, you know, you could have hit my DMs or whatever. But then, you know, they talked. They did. Chrisean did say me and Keke talked. And she was like, I applaud Keke for stepping in and coming to my defense. You know, she just don't be knowing who be saying her name for attention. But my thing is, you know, Keke, now your name is associated Keke Palmer versus Chrisean Rock. And I get it. Y'all keep trying to show this girl a whole bunch of grace. But the thing is, if she ain't asked for it, you know, if anybody asks you for your help, the thing is, y'all keep saying that's my baby sister and she don't want to be y'all sister. That's what I'm getting.
And like I stated, people was definitely tuned in when she had the baby and how her and Blueface was going back and forth. If the line was not drawn before, it was definitely drawn when I felt like this is a lot of information, you know, whether you like mess or not. These are some things and stuff where it's like, okay, it's getting too far. Y'all are putting too much on the internet. Because they saying that Blueface had tweeted out a picture of his son area that should not be on the internet. While he tweeted, I guess he was saying something about like, you know, you're missing doctor's appointment, look at the baby. I didn't see it, but how people was basically describing it. For one, if that's a real picture and that's how the baby is walking around down there, it looks infected. He needs to be to a doctor ASAP. Also, it's creeps and stuff on the internet who does get off to specific things of that nature. It's like, what is the realms of this for? And then Chrisean, you were concerned with the fact, talking about some, you saved our baby picture. Are you gay?
He like little baby. He's gay. Posting our son dick. He want to fill up on the booty. All right, now I'm just questioning. So do you want to fuck our son in the butt? Now I'm going there with what we might be thinking. Are you gay? Did that picture turn you on? Did that picture of your son hernia, just because it's his penis and his holes right there, did that turn you on, Blueface? That's the real question. I thought when I sent that picture, that was gonna make you feel for us. That was gonna make you ride for us. That was gonna let you know, don't put me through what I don't need to really go through because I'm handling this on the low.
And that was a crazy situation. They had a whole bunch of lives going back and forth. And even looking back on it, I was like, you know, well, both of y'all still look wrong, because Blueface looked the most wrong because you should have never posted that on the internet. You just leaked child. Where you trying to point Rock out to be a bad mom, but this baby didn't ask to be here. It take two people to tango. The baby is here now, and going on live doesn't make it better. Like, you know, Rock saying, oh, are you gay, girl? You know this man is gay. Allegedly. You know this man is bisexual. Allegedly. But you know this man, you know, if it wasn't an issue before, don't try to make it an issue out, but it's like, it's a bigger picture at hand, regardless of y'all sexuality and what y'all do. This baby is struggling.
But yeah, this is no longer in the realms of Zeus. This is now in the realms of Black media, Black entertainment, Black spaces. You can say, oh, this don't reflect well, it's here. But a lot of people follow the shade room too. It's here within the media, mainstream, okay? And the more mess it's getting, the more attraction it's getting. And the more people are really sick of this stuff. People are sick of seeing that soft core line of domestic violence. They're sick of seeing, you know, 1 second they're together, the next second, you know, they're in the most toxic relationship. Then what? We had a plot twist. Baby mama and Rock, they became friends for an episode.
Alright. Sure, alright, see, like, we hanging up, we in the cars, he on this live, he trying to do what he trying to do. I'm so sorry, Jaden, but it's funny. Alright, I'm gonna give it to you, I'm sorry. Girl! I'm not, look. What the? Answer. No! It's funny. No! Let's just hear what he got to say. It's for promotional purposes. Aren't you promoting Barbie and I'm promoting Mr. Take Your Let's Go Up.
You know, that was a side quest episode. I think Blueface had tore somebody's house and they became besties. It's just like, people got sick of it. And I think the last straw for some people was that situation that happened with Tamar. Now, like I stated, Chrisean has a lot of legal issues. Matter of fact, if I was to get into all her legal issues, we'll be here for a minute. May 7, 2020, she was charged in possession of that Mary Jane, and that was up in Maryland. And she got a warrant for that in 2021. As of 2024, that is still active. In 2022, she got probation. Wanna know why she got probation? First of all, the story is crazy. She wrote, I love Blueface Blueface on his wall using her blood. Like, but then she was arrested in his G-Wagon that she stole. She stole the G-Wagon. And she was charged with 2 felonies and possessions of stuff with the intent to distribute. And she had to do 120 hours of community service. She had to September 23rd to do that. August 2022, charged in Arizona on disorderly conduct, criminal trespassing in the 3rd degree. And on September 6, 2022, failed to show up to court. October 2023, former hairstylist of Chrisean filed a lawsuit against her and Zeus Network, indicated Chrisean for assault, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. And this goes back to the Baddies premiere where she punched the girl in the face.
Oh, what the fuck?
And now that leads us to the Tamar Braxton situation. Tamar Braxton is having a show. I don't even need the notes for this. Tamar Braxton is having a show in Maryland. And out of all the people that are singers, out of all the people that, you know, are local indie people from Baltimore, Maryland, out of all the people Tamar wanted to bring out on stage, she decides to bring out Chrisean Rock onto stage just to have a moment with her. Why? Because she just looks to this little girl and she just needs guidance. I mean, I just want to be a big sister to her.
Well, this is my baby. It's a party boy. Y'all like this bitch up? Can y'all like this bitch up? Let me get the singers. Damn. I don't like that. Can you turn the bitches off? Uh-oh, bitch up. Tamar Braxton, what are you talking about? I'm a part of the choir.
Going on, but it backfired on Tamar because Chrisean backstage, she done got the fight, punched that man, who, Patty Pie, she done punched that man in the face, he was bleeding, and Tamar felt so bad because it went sour.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I really wish he would have hit me instead of him. You know, I'm just so sorry it happened to you. And I'm sorry, Chrisean, if you felt that, you know, any of us wanted to use you for hype. No one. I'm not even going to address that because it's ridiculous.
Wait. Why try to lie and say nobody told her that she was about to perform? Why did she have the mic? Why did they have me give the DJ her music? Like, make it make sense. Why even tell her to pull up and get on stage and all that if it's not clout chasing and she wasn't supposed to perform? Like, what was it?
This is evil nowadays, and they so old and washed up, they don't know what to do. That's the last resort. So, good luck with that, though.
This right here is right after James get busted in the face for the one to bow back. Okay? That is still in my dressing room. Knock out.
So do you want to, you going to press charges or you just? Yes. I'm pressing charges. I didn't do nothing to that girl.
Oh! Is that the we made up? Oh!
I ain't gonna lie, as much as I am talking about Chrisean, in some instances, it's two to tango. That situation, Tamar Braxton was wrong because, first of all, when I think of Tamar, only in love and war. If I'm going to a Tamar concert, her demographic, her audience, I'm gonna probably put on a nice little polo, maybe some nice slacks, put on a nice outfit, go listen to some Tamar. I may want a little lemon drop. I may just want to, you know, I may pick my tune up, you know, I'm a summer, put it all on me, and I'm a vibe, I'm a vibe. In what world does that vibe that I just give you, in what world does this circle, how does that intertwine with Chrisean Rock? Yes, she has a song called Vibe, but where does she perform these at? At the youngins, the clubs, when it is a vibe. Oh, I'm not trying to do that tonight. I'm trying to see Tamar Braxton. But you think I'm going to a Tamar Braxton show to see Chrisean Rock and then to play devil's advocate? I'm sorry if I'm yelling, because everybody was stupid in this part. If I'm Chrisean, you're inviting me to your show, and we praying?
Just. Thank you, Lord God. We ask you to have. Oh, Lord, don't stop. Lord God, we ask you to have so much fun tonight, Lord God, and bring us back safe home to our family.
And we ready to go. Why would I think I'm just gonna go out there and just stand next to you? Why wouldn't I think I'm about to perform a song? You invite me just to stand? I'm a mannequin. I'm a mannequin chicken and steers. That to this day, I was like, what did you think was gonna happen? Like, it's not your fault, but that's what y'all get. Y'all always trying to little girl, this grown woman at that. Y'all always trying to, oh, she just needs some guidance. What's the point of bringing her all the way out there if you're not gonna, where's the guidance? Now you done have something reflect back on you because she done assaulted this man, and they're not gonna be like, oh, Chrisean, they're gonna be like, Chrisean assaulted him at a Tamar Braxton concert. And your name is gonna be attached to this, but that's your little sister. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. James, what did he do? He filed a civil suit against Chrisean for the injuries he sustained. And that's another thing, because I don't care if it was an attempt to punch me and a fingernail scratch me. Oh yeah, you was bold enough to try to swing on me. I'm finna be bold enough to sue. I'm finna get everything because you got a time and a place. You think it's cool to go around everywhere thinking like you ain't got no sense, but that don't always translate well into the real world. It don't, and that is why people are sick of Chrisean. She done has so many causes where the effect is inevitable. People don't even care no more. I'm like what Spice told Erica, you think you're the first woman to pop out a baby to a man that don't want to be with you no more. Absolutely not, but guess what? You have to get on your grown woman and you have to do what you have to do for that child. But you are protected by the fact that all of your stuff is getting monetized, and you are protected by the fact you can act an ass. Yours is gonna be glorified. But that same person in your scenario, 2 blocks over, she can't get that same benefit. But everybody wanna be big sis, wanna be big sis, little sis. But as of today, I read an article that they are seeking to file charges against Chrisean. She's facing up to 8 years in prison. Matter of fact, she got arrested recently at Blueface court hearing.
Christine? No, they saying I got a whole nother case caught up in downtown. I don't even be downtown.
Give me sure, what are you guys arresting her for?
A whole nother charge.
A warrant out for what?
Sorry?
A warrant for what, sir?
There's a warrant for her. Right.
You trying to support this man, now you arrested. Now you in a bind. Now you facing 8 years. And now you don't even have the backing of Zeus because you done called yourself trying to expose Zeus Network. So now they don't wipe your hands with you.
Yeah, so earlier this year, around in January, she was exposing not only Zeus Network, but also Lemon Pepper because she was saying they were not paying her checks from Crazy in Love.
And then Lemmy being a I need my checks from Crazy in Love. This you're not answering. I called Jason where the that writes the check. This you're talking about call Lemmy. Well, bitch, I'm about to sue all you bro. Oh God, I'm finna sue your ass, bro. Give me my fucking check, you weird stupid. Like, give me my check. Like, what are you holding my check for? Cause I said you was a bitch because you let a nigga rough you up by a collar like a He's a It's never gonna change. Bitch, pay me though.
Now, Lemmy had fired back at that, and he was like, affording to pay certain individuals is not a Zeus issue. We make smart investment, not emotional impulses or erratic one. In which I was like, if Crazy in Love aired on Zeus Network, then, you know, who issue is it? You know, I thought that was kind of crazy response. But Chrisean fired back, she was like, that's why I see why Diddy jacked you up at that party.
I'll never forget that. That little party I went to, Diddy party. We went to the little private area behind the, cause he had a house behind his house. Like he had a backyard with his backyard with a fat bed, and then it had like a miniature little whatever. And then me and Lemmy go upstairs. They tell him that he can't security. He went in like a little with no security, so it's just me and Lemmy. We go up in there. Hold on. Upstairs. He like, what's up, Diddy? You know, you met Chrisean. You gave her a kiss cheek. Party or whatever. We just wanted to follow up. I'm glad you fuck with Chrisean. And then he grabbed Lemmy by his neck and was like, but do you fuck with her? Don't play with her. All she need is love. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. And I didn't understand that till my checks start coming back short from the subscriptions of Crazy in Love, till he started putting people, like personally putting people that doesn't with me, that I had like street beef with on the show. Where's the security at? And all them people thought at, like, it was just like, come on, yo, you playing. The
But I feel like right there, that's prime example of how the industry worked, because when it was beneficial for them, you know, they had Chrisean at all the Hollywood parties, like, oh yeah, you know, I'm glad you messed with Chrisean. You know, giving her lots of praise into her actions was not beneficial to them no more. Once they felt like they found, you know, Chrisean's replacement, or they found the new star, the new whatever, it was like, boom, drop that girl like a bad habit. We on to the next word. Good luck to you. That's literally how the industry works. That's why I tell people, you gotta be careful.
Now, reality to set in.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
Child, as if it could not get any crazier. I'm literally putting like the last few touches to this video, you know, just ready to get it ready to export and upload into YouTube. And then I see these two shocking major announcements. Blueface, for one, Blueface was sentenced to 4 years in jail for his recent arrest, and Chrisean's latest mugshot is released. Now, like I stated with Chrisean, she was arrested in June, and they thought about now that she would have been, you know, released from jail, but no, she's still locked up, and she's being extradited from California back to Oklahoma to, you know, face these charges. But like I stated, she's looking into 8 years, and I don't think she's gonna get the full 8 years, but it's showing that they are not playing with these two individuals. And it's kind of crazy to see how like this crazy roller coaster, this crazy ride for the past 4 years has ended up with both of them, either one in jail and one with a mugshot. And can we say that we are surprised? Absolutely not. And the only one that suffers the most from this situation is the child, because you know that child didn't ask to be here, but the child is brought here, and the child's birthday is next month, and it's saying that it's going to spend its first birthday without both of the parents, because one is about to serve 4 years and one is looking at 8 years. Now they're saying Blueface is gonna get 422 days served. That's what, like a year and some change. But when I reported on this on TikTok, it was interesting. No, nobody cared. Like, nobody cared, because people have been sick of these individuals. And not to say it's not cause and effect, but technically speaking, these people should have been in jail. I do find it funny or interesting how after Chrisean started speaking against the network, and after, you know, the higher-ups felt no need for them, now they're locked up. If you remember, Blueface was about to come out with that show on Zeus Network, looking for the next rap queen West or something like that. And I will give Chrisean her credit. You know, the reason why she was out the limelight a lot, because she was training for football. She started getting into playing football, which is something that needs to channel her energy sports. But it's just unfortunate that, you know, this lifestyle, this fame, this fun, this joyous ride that lasts for 4 years, this toxic ride, you know, the ending of this avenue is that both of them is in jail. And it's like, it's unfortunate, but that goes to show you got to be careful what you're chasing, because there's always cause and effect.
But alright, so that's all that I have for this video. Let me know what you like. Put all your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye!